Well, this is the second time that I'm doing a live stream exactly. Alright. So today this is my second time doing a live stream about, you guess it, Michelle 2K6. Exactly. Wait, even worse than B. Okay, so let me tell you something. Like why I made this video about made a live stream about it's like way long time ago against not the much deck one, not the much. And by the way, deck one, you can see this is my profile picture. I use my boy Neymar Jr., one of my Brazil player all time, but we do it later right now exactly. Um so the whole thing that we against B and Michelle, yeah, because Neymar is one of my favorite players all time, like one of my favorite players on Brazil. But anyways, so the fact that Michelle 2K6 like making awful excuse and definitely get away with her own actions. But the way exactly against to when that person name was Michelle, like she gets mad, like whatever people are seeing would like we tell her the truth about her, and we get like some crimes they do exactly. When I was watching Christine's live stream, well, she did because okay. Let me tell you something. She did against the bad things that in the past for what she did. Here's like what she did. She basically no, she got exposed herself for being a child supporter. Like I mean, a child predator supporter name was B koretkii. The whole thing she do that that she gets the crimes they do exactly. They do exactly. And but the whole thing exactly and against the crimes to when Michelle charged making awful excuse and they get away with it for her own actions. Like the fact that when Michelle 2K6, like when I was watching Winter video, right? What's going on, Deck One? Bob? Oh wait, he actually hit to fix the mic. But some reasons like why exactly I do not like when Michelle doing stupid shit, doing role play herself, making fucking awful excuse using the fucking role play herself, which is so fucking stupid. And not only that, because she got called out and she got exposed for doing like so called quote unquote CP herself that she got caught exactly. But the whole thing she do exactly against the crimes they do exactly. Like, the whole thing against to like when B did like okay, so look, whatever the scene what B did, all she do is try to play a victim card along with Hedda and Michelle, along with B's fans that are toxic and supporting her. And they never watch Winter, my homie named Winter. And I bet they don't because they're being scared. Exactly. I bet they don't because they're being scared. But then some reasons why I hate like here's why exactly though, Chad. Don't get me wrong, right? So look, I used to like B Koretkii for the first time ever. I first meet her since like 2022 when she's right on called Tylerson, although Tylerson is not any better than her. And which I heard about when I was doing a approval on her, but thank God I cut ties with her since on January 1st, 2020. Well, not January, I mean March 2020, 2023. But then it's like, okay, here's the funny part exactly though. One of this user is goes by the name was Sparkles 2K9 along with who else exactly? Along with Hedda. Okay, here's the funny part exactly. The funny thing she do exactly, the whole thing which she claimed that me, my homie Elijah gave me 2K9 or 8. Oh wait, 2K1, my bad. Elijah gave me 2K1, claimed that me, Elijah gave me 2K1, we're both pedophiles. And that right there is considered called slandering. Right there. But the whole thing, but not B, Hedda and Sparkles 2K9, both of them, both of them, both of them, the one is a one, both of them, the one is a pedophile herself. Not me and my boy Elijah Gamer 2K1. Both of them is way even worse. Is that one of these B's fans, along with Hannah's fans, along with Michelle, and making awful excuse, and they can get away with her own actions. Like the fact that she say they make an awful excuse and they can get away with it, and she's also saying that, like, oh, I'm not a pedophile when B is the one she's a pedophile, and there's some bunch of screenshots to what B did. And not just that exactly, because B is way even worse than what's his name again? What's the fucking name was? Nova Online. Yeah, I heard about that username was Nova Online. But the whole thing, Nova Online, along with B, is like way even worse. But I want to start with B first. The whole thing against B, along with Nova Online. But like I said, I'm gonna start with B Koretkii first. So it started to begin that B Koretkii is actually admit that she stayed in Corn a minor when she was 15. But at least she's still a minor. But now she's 21 now exactly. But now the whole career what B did is unforgivable. What B did? Like the funny thing she claimed that my friend Diego was so-called CP, which they don't. That's not what CP looks like because he got bad stuff on his back. So B, you sound like you're fucking retard. Exactly. I don't give a fuck you're from autism because you're fucking retard. Right? The all you just do that you keep saying like Diego was so-called quote unquote CP, yet you did this wrong. Oh, you're Baghdad one.
Yeah,
Oh,
I got to plug in my other microphone.
oh, that's okay. That's fine. But then you could keep attacking or harassing some innocent users. Like you keep bullying some minors. That's like snowballs. When you was 15 and you like 21, turned 22nd birthday. Just fucking pathetic, if you ask me.
Mhm.
Not only that, you also become hypocrisy. You said that the user is being a pedophile, but yeah, you're a pedophile yourself. Be that is it being hypocrisy. So you get mad because like you owe you this shit with like the shit you're done exact so like you get mad it's because so called like whatever the thing like you keep saying like the word exactly so called quote unquote like when you you're committing the post all because you say so called criticism is a bully which that sounds fucking bullshit. It's not criticism bullying. You got exposed use time B. It's over. It's not
Yeah,
even it's like you get mad because you got a false hate base. It's people that call you ass out because people that right to join call the HXR when they want to. It's because people that right to join the XR when they want to exactly.
yeah,
And
and not to mention that Violet is part of HSR. She will call you out for that being.
yeah, exactly. It's kind of funny that that some reasons like definitely get called out like being a here's why is that exactly though the whole thing to the video when B and Michelle Michelle is being an idiot because she always is saying so called before definitely get called out because people one of these bees fans, they're not nothing like fucking children. And then the fact that B is trying to date minors, and this fool B is becoming grooming minors all the time. Like seriously, what is the problem exactly? You cannot date some minors, and here's the why exactly though. Not to mention is that not only that. I heard, according to Elijah gave me 2K1. I heard about what B. He also sent a NSW of fucking some people. What's going on, Darius Batman?
What's up, man? Oh,
Hey, man.
how you been lately?
Yo, Darius, you still there, right?
Yeah, I'm still here. Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Oh shit!
I think you got a new laptop trucker or something.
Yeah, that's my new laptop I got there. There was what happened to my old
Oh yeah,
laptop.
what happened?
Yeah, well, because what happened to my old laptop was 2 months ago, when last time I was on there, since June 10th which was 2 months ago, one of my old laptops started having issues with the power jack the adapter thing. You know, like the charger port, the power jack
Oh,
adapter thing when you
oh,
trying to charge
oh,
the
oh
the
yeah,
the, the thing in
yeah,
there.
yeah.
It started
Um,
having issues. It keeps going in and out and trying to charge it properly. Then somehow the thing broke itself, and then It was supposed to be repaired originally as planned, but that didn't go as planned, so I ended up being inactive for a month. So I'm back now.
Oh, okay. Wait,
So,
what happened?
so remember that time when we were dealing with the Jonathan situation there? Oh, I remember that
Yeah.
time when he used those images of Roseanne Park from Blackpink by using some stolen images and adding some videos that contained copyrighted music that could have got it taken down for copyrighted infringements.
Yeah.
I mean, like, Jonathan is always full of problems on his ego, and he denied the fact that he is Jonathan when he was behind that fake Rosie accounts. Then he was using the other sock puppet accounts to impersonate Amy Lake Hardy when Amy Lake Hardy was been long gone, but the problem is Amy Lake Hardy might be out there somewhere.
Yeah.
Although to this day, Amy Lake Hardy and Jonathan, koretkii, Hedda, and Michelle are just nothing but a bunch of clowns.
Hi, what's up?
Hey Christian,
what's up?
glad you're here.
Hey, what's up?
Not much. Yeah, I heard about what Michelle did. Yeah, I'm not very happy with her
Yeah.
today.
Yeah, Michelle.
Yeah, I
Fucked up now.
right. Yeah, because actually knows like when Michelle making like awful excuse, like they like I can't understand her using role play herself for making it like an excuse all the time.
Yeah, so she kept using the roleplay excuses and kept making the high five rush characters of the bad guys and pedophiles when they're not pedophiles or the bad guys. They're the superheroes, like, for God's sake.
It's like her roleplay is like so annoying, to be honest.
Yeah, her roleplay
Yeah,
is nothing but garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with
And it's
that.
even trash.
Yeah, I could tell. I could tell that exactly. Like,
Yeah, but the problem is Michelle keeps debunking everything on her community post just to tell people that she is innocent when she is not, because when she shared CP a couple of times.
It was more than a couple of times. It was 4 times.
Well, 4 times. Right.
it was like 4 times in a row because like the fact that with Michelle, like she got caught for doing so-called CP on her community post.
Yeah, which is it's illegal and a felony because CP is been completely illegal and it's a felony and that can lead to years in prison.
She's this proves that she is a Vinnie Cross 2005 2.0, even though he's a dead topic nowadays.
Well, not just
a
late
pedophile.
Vinnie Cross. Well, not just Vinnie Cross, but also Wilson Perez, koretkii, and much of other common users who committed CP.
Oh no! Not to mention that comment that username was Falcon 2K9 comment that user saying that just ignore her. How the fuck we just ignore how the fuck we just ignore pedophiles? Like, do you realize she's a fucking predator? Exactly.
Wait a minute, I think I know what you're talking
Right.
about. That's a Jonathan alt. That thing is a Jonathan alt.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jonathan.
That
Even
thing
though
is
he
another
keeps-
Jonathan alt.
Even though he keeps attacking me for dumb reasons.
Yeah, he was not only, and also Christian and Caleb Downs at HXR. I don't know how to describe this to say this. So one time or so, Jonathan was not only attacking Dequan, he was also attacking Diego and Paul as well because Diego and Paul were the original owners of one of their OC characters that finally returned with them was Madison Lopez and Kelly.
And now that you mention it, Kimberly Van D got Jonathan been attacking Kimberly Van D.
Yeah, it looks like Jonathan is still up to something no good. Yeah, I knew Jonathan is still up to something no good. especially with the
Yeah,
stolen images of Roseanne Park from Blackpink by thinking that he's Roseanne Park from Blackpink when he is not.
Yeah, I've heard about it. And that right there is called so-called catfish. I could tell that.
Yeah, this guy has committed catfish for all the shit he has done.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know what he really reminds me of? He reminds me of McVang 2020, especially Engadapa, along with the Star Soraya accounts that I remembered.
yeah, same here though. Same here. Like I just hear about some reasons like why like the Karaki's
nothing.
fans are like nothing like children, the people that I know of her. Like you know what's funny, right? So look, so I put this shit to some B Karaki on Twitter and I got the clip that guess what happened? She fucking blocked me because I'm telling the truth about her. Like that's kind of
Yeah,
funny.
Bea Creaky Eye keeps often blocking her other haters whatever when she gets called out for her controversies behavior she committed online in the years between 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, and etc. Like the 2022, and then the 3 years incident was the March 2023 incident, and then then couple years in 2024, then last year, and then now of this year is getting worse of what she was doing.
Yeah, like and not only that, not to mention like the fact that when B Koraki, like all she just do making like awful excuse, like she said that like oh I complete the complete innocent when she's not innocent, she's a predator exactly.
Yeah, she's a child predator like Drake, EDP 445, and what was the other predator was? Wilson Perez and Red Flaming Caleb and Anga Dafa, although he was still a dead topic, that one. Vinny Cross is also a dead topic too, and a dead horse. So who else? Who
Oh
else
yeah,
is the other predator?
Oh
Austin,
yeah.
that's a good
Let's
guy.
not mention Austin the Superior Honor 2021.
Oh
He's
yeah, Austin
still on the internet.
Epstein
Oh,
Forrester, known
fucking
as
Austin, bro.
freaking Austin, the Epstein Forrester. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
he
no,
needs to
Calling
get off
for
the internet too.
but freaking Austin though, not only that, not to mention that Austin claims that so he claims that CP so-called CP is not a crime when it actually is. By the way,
It's a crime and a felony. Like fictional CP, things like that is also a felony too.
Um,
Let's not
he
forget he
he did the
defended Bernie
same.
Adam, who is also a pedophile.
Yeah,
yeah,
when he defended Adam Hughes for his pedophilia actions that he brought to himself.
Yeah,
And one thing about Austin is that he even thinks that Nola was an ultimate, when honestly that's not true. Like I did reveal my voice before, and Nola the Golden did reveal his voice on stream.
yeah.
Oh, about what Austin, if I say this, so 4 years ago when Science Diamond Boy 2007 and I were helping out Vegas, Sean, and some of the other former friends of Zinzin TV who cut ties with Zinzin TV in the year 2022 after I saved Vegas and Sean and some of the others at the time or so. Austin the Forrester thinks that there was an imposter out of Zinzin TV. In reality, Zinzin Animate and Zinzin TV have the same grammar, same real life voice reveal, and it is obviously him himself. So he tried to let Zinzin TV escape for the things that he did almost 5 years ago. To the things that he not only did to Adrian, Sophie Cad, and Electromatic, along with his real life girlfriend, but and some others too who were also victims of Zinzin TV. And the most thing I remember in December 2021 was that I remembered. So when before later on that we found out that SB, South Mealy, and Chat Network 2006 and I were catfish. Angus Daffa on his Star Surveyor accounts, like the Ember Sugar 95 account I remembered, So he went to go confront Zinzin TV, and back when he was Zinzin Anime back in December 2021. After he was criticized and told to be stopped numerous times that he didn't listen, Zinzin TV did a disturbing picture where he could Soraya the Suck Puppets his private area of that, which is I'm not gonna say what kind of was it because I don't want to say it, otherwise can get called out with the criticism and things, or worse is a
Yeah,
base and things. You guys know what I mean by that. So he
yeah,
committed a bit of murder, and that's when he got called out and exposed for it. So then a year later, when after Engadaffa admitted it to not only to Adrian but some others said he was behind the catfishing, not just me but also SB, Seth Mealy, and Chat Network 2006 when he pretended to be Star Soraya the whole time in years back when he was around.
right,
Oh my
right.
god.
Oh yeah, that was true. I was around those years when the whole thing happened. Yeah, I was there. Christian, you were there at the time, right? When the whole thing happened?
Yeah, I was around. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, you and I were around those years when that happened. I
Yeah.
mean, I was there. I was right there when the whole thing happened.
But the fact that like let me tell you something. Like the fact that these people like trying to like criticize like the fact that like when B made her commento post, all she do like saying like for quote unquote so called criticism is a bully, which is not fucking true.
Yeah, like who calls it bullying? I don't take criticism as bullying. I just well, here's the
Yeah.
thing why I don't take criticism that often. So, you guys remember when I used to take
Look at
Steven
Frank.
Nguyen
You
way too
too, man.
seriously? So,
Yeah, I
you guys
remember.
remember when I used to take Steven Nguyen and Angid Dafa and Irene's other ex-boyfriend Josh way too seriously in the years between 2022 and 2025? Or so
Yeah,
before
I
the time I
remember.
stopped taking them way too seriously after the years between 2022, 2023, 2024, and last year of 2025. I used to take those
Yeah.
guys way too seriously, but not anymore because I moved on with my own life and it's not healthy. It's like playing with matches of fire, which is it's not a good thing at all because it's not good for my mental health and things. Like, I totally get that Engadaffa and Snabanu Yem were predators for what they did, not only to Kelly or even Kim Chan, but some of the other victims too. Especially what they did to me and Irene that became my worst fears that night years ago that haunted at me for so long that was hard to talk about for so long. When the years of my taking them way too seriously that started it, and why was I taking them way too seriously, and what was it that caused it to happen?
Like,
It's just me, just talking with them. My online
like,
buddies.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I know,
like,
just calm. I sometimes get loud sometimes because, well, so they can hear me. Sorry about that.
like, you're
Here, I'll
Yeah,
mute.
fine,
you good.
yeah, you good. But what I was saying, like the fact that when I saw that B using something, like, I also agree while Elijah, like here's the what you're speaking, Heather. The bullshit, like when she mentioned me, like here's like one of the bullshit claims. She claimed that me, Elijah, Game and 2K1 were both pedophiles when we're not exactly.
Yeah,
I mean,
which
you're
is
not
not
even a
true at
pedophile
all.
to begin with. The only person who is a pedophile is B and Michelle. Oh, I forgot to mention about
Yeah,
Michelle
and
that she basically stole my B video without my permission or consent. Yeah, that's probably what Michelle did recently.
yeah, and that's why pedophiles can't be forgiven.
Exactly, I agree. But the fact that when these people like against the crimes, like all shit is doing like looking like horrible all the time
Okay, I'm
against.
back once again. Sorry about the whole thing. So, where was I? So, where was I anyway?
Mm,
Oh yes, the years of taking Stamen Yen and Engadaffa way too seriously. Yes. So the reason I took those guys way too seriously for a reason because they did something not only what they did to those people who were underaged, but also for what they did to me and Irene that night years ago that nearly changed my life forever. That haunted me the rest of my life, and that was hard to ignore and moved on.
Mm.
I mean, I was there when the whole thing happened. So, Christian, do you remember that time when Irene broke up with Josh that night, and when before the years of taking them way too seriously, when Stephen Nguyen and Engadatha not just only took Irene away from me, but they also took me away from her as well. I'm sure you were around that time or so when the years of beginning taking them way too seriously that started because of what they did to me and
I
Irene
was
that
that.
led to my anger of revenge.
He
Roy
was saying that.
Michelle, Dilga Dilla, way worse than Big Corky. Well, they'll still both bad as each other, though. They're both pedos.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I
Was
agree. Yeah, I agree. But Michelle and Bea Creaky Eye are worse. The reason they're worse because Michelle committed CP 4 times that she did, and Michelle also took the Hi-Fi Rush characters way too seriously and keep viewing them as bad guys when they're not bad guys. So Michelle keeps doing this whole thing, pulling the Rikokun and Paper Luigi 99 and the Harry Stracco animator behavior that I
I thought
remembered.
I thought that
Oh,
Michelle.
speaking of Michelle Delgadillo, I heard she's supporting White Sister, which you might know who that is. She's probably an anti-XXR member, I
Michelle.
might tell.
Yeah, one of the anti-HXR members.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the same
because
usual going after
don't like give me that, but hear me out exactly though. But don't get me wrong, right? Because the fact that when B Karaki, he gets mad and sad. The fact that she's so called I got doxxed, but yet you doxed yourself for innocent user. That makes you act like Sniper Wolf, along with Dickhead, also known Toledo Wizard.
Oh,
Even though he's a
Decken.
dead
Oh
topic.
God. Yeah, Deccan's gone. I mean, he's been gone since after he did the last post. Oh yeah, I was there. Oh yeah, that
that's
is
a this
true.
motherfucker not to
He's way
talk back
worse.
in this platform ever again.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
and
been
Oh
committed.
speaking
It's done to Megan.
speaking Andrew Tate, I heard about Andrew Tate. He's like a piece of shit. I heard about Andrew Tate exactly.
Yeah,
oh, do
and
you guys remember? Oh, do you guys remember Stamen known as Electrify? Oh yeah, that guy was a complete even total idiot. I mean, he's way worse than Deccan, and especially Foolish Model 01 and some of the others who were outed as assholes out there. Christian, you
Yeah.
remember Electrify known as Stamen, right? The one I just mentioned about in the Instagram DMs?
I didn't know about him. I mean, he's being an idiot, I might tell.
Yeah, you remember Electrify, right? The one that he gave me a hard time back in 2021, and then Engadatha believed him over me and caused me to end a panic attack, and then Xden got himself involved in the situation, and then later on think that I manipulated Xden to be on my side when I never did. When he got himself involved in the situation at first and things.
Yeah, Electrobot might be an idiot to be honest, despite of how he has awesome shit back in like years just now. He doesn't beef with
Yeah,
other people just because they criticize him.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, Electric Fly was a complete asshole. I mean, what I'm saying is true. Yeah, he was a complete asshole to be honest. Oh, I do remember why he was the reason how everything was going on again back in 2021, because so he was trying to force me to apologize to him when I wasn't ready because I needed some more time to improve my behavior before ready to move on and work things out with Electrify that should have been. And so he forced me to apologize to him when I wasn't ready because I needed some time for myself to and then improve my behavior and things and for the things I did with mistakes back then, which is some of you already know about it. So then, after the whole thing, then Xden got in there and got involved in there himself and in the fight between me and with Electrify when I wasn't trying to start a fight with him, and he's just so Xden got himself involved and started hating him by himself, and And then somehow later on, when the situation was escalating, I tried to talk to Force Model 01, Adrian, and Jacob about the problem. Then somehow Force Model 01 and Jacob just chose the other way by believing Electrify over me. That I didn't do at all. All I was just trying to do is take some time for and improve myself. Then Electrify just try to force me to apologize to him when I wasn't ready because I needed some time for myself to improve. So then Engadefla chose to be on Electrify's side over me at the time that I remembered, since November 2021, and he was the reason. So Electrify and Force Middle 01 and Jacob and Anga was the reason why my mental health and things got worse, that I was consumed with pain and things that I suffered when I was 18 that got worse at the time. And the reason how my path that was continuing because of what had happened that they were doing, that Electrify did to me and caused it to happen. And the reason how did the Star Saran and SB couple turn into jealousy when that led to those so many things that couldn't get through my mind sense. I mean, like Electrify was a practiced an a-hole, to be honest with you guys.
Let's not forget he basically ruined Lily's life and made her turn to hell.
Yeah, he not only just did to Lily, he also made my life live in hell as well. And I could have been Irene's boyfriend that night years ago in December 6th, 2021. If Electrify Engadefla finds out that I became Irene's new boyfriend after she broke up with Josh, and Steven Nguyen finds out as well, they're gonna force me and Irene to break up with each other and make me losing her in things, which is, I don't want that in my life. Because you guys know how I cared about Irene in my life, just like I cared for you all in my life, right?
So, I mean, she did quit online dating since she's about to plan to have real life boyfriend sooner.
Yeah, I know. Like, I tried to become Irene's boyfriend at the time, but years ago when I was 18, but then Steven Nguyen and Engadefla took me and Irene away from each other and caused my pain to suffering, such as anxiety, depression, nervousness, fear, and what else? The sadness that I suffered when I was 18 that nearly changed my life forever at the time or so. And if I was Irene's boyfriend, well, things would have been different for me and with her, is that not to go down to a dark path that like how Steven and Josh and Anga did to themselves. That's a thing. Like, you know how much you guys know I'm not like Josh, Anga, and Steven at the time? I'm not like those three. Like I know the things that they did. I'm not going down on a path like those three idiots at the time. Like,
Yeah,
I'm always better than that.
But the only thing like we remember, like against like whatever people seen like against like a crime, it's like let's say like okay, here's the problem, right? You know, some YouTuber that got exposed like doing like so-called like some YouTuber being like a predator or something. Like let's say like I never lie, like Michelle. Along with that user, there are like they claim like when they said that like when Michelle said that like oh Michelle is like complete innocent like when she's not like
yeah she's not innocent.
Yeah, but like the way she did that, like she do like she tried to play a victim card, and then she tried to say like oh Christian is a pedophile when that was in the past. Like why you bring Christian past like all the time. Like, but the whole thing which she claimed that me and Elijah were all pedophiles when we realized
but that is never true, to be honest. And also about the part with Bia Creaky Eye we're talking about here. Guess who else Bia Creaky Eye also friends with?
Who?
Another pedophile, the one who got exposed 5 years ago and back in 2021 after the 2020 year. Christian, you know which one I'm talking about, right? The one who got away with that pedophilia behavior for a year, and in 2020 that he harassed on Rosie Bonnie Gacha, and then later on got confronted by Jacob and the others in 2021 of June.
Oh, I didn't remember. It's Flipnote anime.
Yeah, Flipnote anime. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I
Beakriki was
remember.
friends with another pedophile. Yeah, Beakriki is friends with another pedophile, and in the part the Flipnote anime made us some disgusting images again that
I
he
think I,
committed this time, but
I think I know
differently.
which one you're talking
And,
about. Flipno
and
animate the same criminal that
but
Termination's Mindhunter supported in the past.
not only that, but not to mention that I heard that when, according to my friend Elijah Gamer 2K1, I heard that B Karaki used the NSFW of the Powerful Girls and the lower lab from the Wild House.
Yeah, which is that's even pedophilia to be honest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Like,
that's
there's so
disgusting.
many
but
people
this is way
making
even
SFW
worse.
of
Like, this is
Tara
like,
from Avatar:
yeah,
The Last
but
Airbender.
when she was 14,
Yeah,
and
which
I
is that's
heard that.
messed up.
And not only that, not to mention, B also using a Lucy from Fairy Tale when she was 17, and that was where it's messed up.
Yeah, I agree. That is messed up. Imagine if Bear Creaky Eye disrespected the death of one of my longtime rock idols, which is the one that you guys know which one I have in my live stream profile picture is. Like this one I have here, Ace Frehley from Kiss. Imagine she did that to one of my favorite rock idols. Oh god, I would have been very pissed.
But don't get me wrong. Like, listen, I swear to fucking God, is that it be karate to using my main character from Devil May Cry, like such as Dante. But I mean, even Dante, he's a grown man. He's a grown man, but still. But that's like I was like very confused. Like people saying like it's adult pornography because how does it is adult pornography? It's like it's not a child, but it's adult pornography. Like so it's like Dante for Devil May Cry, all this shit like that. About what when B, she also got confident. She used the NSFW of her OC along with the Happy Tree Friends.
Yeah, which is that's even zoophilia to be honest that she committed.
Yeah,
I was there.
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah, I
exactly.
was there when I saw the whole thing that Beer Creaky I did. With the zoophilia she committed on one of the Happy Tree Friends thing.
Yeah, like, but the whole thing she do, like, she tried to like trace the old, like some of the fictional character. Not only that, in one, she also making pregnancy videos, which is so fucking disgusting. Oh, and no,
Yeah, which
but
is that's freaking nasty.
yeah, but not only that, not to mention that B. Here's what B claims. B also claimed that she said she's from Spain. That's not true because you're not from
She's
Spain.
from Germany.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
the
she's not
German
Hispanic
word.
either. She's white.
Exactly. She's also making awful excuse to say that, oh, I was Hispanic when you're not. You're fucking white.
Yeah,
And
Mia,
see,
you're white. You're not Hispanic. Like, what the heck
yeah,
makes
and
you think that you're Hispanic when you're not Hispanic? You come from Germany. You just revealed it and that your location parts there. They're
And no,
long ago, Mia.
but here's the great news though. By the way, we got Biko. I know, but hear me out exactly though, right? We got Biko Rocky's address, and I did. I got the screenshot. I know where she's from. By the way, I know where she's from.
oh yeah, she gonna get arrested now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hopefully
if she
the
gets arrested by the FBI or gets confronted by one of the original, like the OG Pratt catcher by the name was Chris Hansen. Oh god, Chris Hansen would have interviewed her and especially get her turned to the cops.
I will be imagined. Okay, take care though. But I would be imagined. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, hey, listen. Don't get me wrong. Hey, listen. If me, you, there is Batman, along with that one Christian, we definitely do the screen recording.
Oh yeah.
Like, I was, but not Gideon because I heard about Gideon himself. Like the fact that like when I oh yeah, by the way, that one, you remember I made a live stream about Gideon because the fact that
Oh
Gideon got
yeah.
exposed, that
Oh
he
yeah.
got
Yeah.
exposed. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he lured some 15-year-old girl in his Discord server when confronting EDP 445 3 years ago.
Yeah, yeah, and then not only that, but like before when I seen this happen, that when so there's a girl, yeah, I'll agree. It was a girl. Her name was Kayla. So I
Yeah,
text her.
Kayla Hoskins. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the name.
yeah, I text her and I asked the question to her. I said, "How do you know that Juniors was a victim?" So she don't respond to me yet, but hopefully she's too busy. But I want to talk to her so bad, like when I asked the question. Not only that, but I think Kayla's right about Junior. But one of these Junior's fans, they're like some like children and teenagers.
Yeah, do you know who else is the worst pred catcher was? Alex Rosen. Oh
Oh
god,
yeah.
where do I have to begin?
Yeah,
Where do I have to
Alex
begin with that
Rosen.
racist son of a bitch? I mean,
Oh,
Alex
I
Rosen
Yeah.
was the most racist son of a bitch.
oh, I know the motherfucker. That mother, and not only that, not to mention that Alex Russell. Not only that, he's a Jewish, and not only that, not to mention that on the in the course of court, he said that it's because I'm in free speech when you're not, because you cannot say it. And not only that, it is even worse. He said he tried to kill black people.
Yeah, and
Yo.
he's discriminating the people of color who are
Oh my
black
god.
by using the N word. I was like, what the fuck did
Oh
he
my
just
god.
say?
If I would see Alex Rosen in real life, if he's that's the N word, I'm gonna call the police on him and arrest him for
Yeah,
that.
I agree. I agree with you, that one. But not only that, because but I'm glad that Gideon is not friends with Alex no more. But I don't know
Yeah,
why
because
that.
Alex Rosen is the worst.
Yeah, I don't know. Don't forget Vitaly. It's way even worse because Vitaly's a piece of shit too. Because don't get me wrong. Listen, I mean,
Yeah, and I made a rant on him on my second channel.
yeah, I did. Yeah, that was the Vitaly because here's why exactly though. Not only that, Vitaly is also he's a piece of shit, and he's racist for singing a song for an Indian. But no offense, that one it's Indian, not Japan.
Oh,
It's Indian.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, it's Indians. But even though I never go
Okay.
Indians, but I never go to Indians sometimes. But I never go there. But the way exactly when what's his name again? Vitali forgot it was the wrong person, and they got here's the great news though. He finally got banned on Kick. I'm glad he got banned for a stupid reason for what he's done exactly. But now you got some like worse like YouTubers or streamers who can get that to get caught. Like you got like since let's say like oh yeah, Darius Batman. You know the worst YouTuber is goes by the name Chris Chan. You know Chris Chan, right?
Yeah, Chris Chan, yeah.
Yeah, like he's a locale along with some locales like says like Cyrax, Nova Online. You just didn't even want to. There are also deserve being locales.
Oh, also, speaking of which about the Beer Creaky Eye topic part, guess who else Beer Creaky Eye supports? She
What?
supports Taylor Joliker, the Asian racist person, the
Oh
one who
yeah,
was being
Taylor
racist to
Joliker.
Asians, and Taylor Joliker treated Kinsley Backlund as a slave. Then Taylor Joliker got away with something after 12 years that she revealed it to me back in the last day of December 2025, which was the New Year's Eve, the last day of 2025. So Taylor Joker sent me the link of the video that she got called out by Lahar, known as Neon at the time or so.
Yeah.
Lahar
I
along
never
with
heard.
Neon came out a very fucked up story how Taylor Joliker was doing some weird and creepy shit to Lahar, known as Neon, back in 2014 when I was at between 10 to 11, and Lahar, known as Neon, was 12 back then, and Taylor
Yeah.
Joliker was between 22 to 23 years old that year.
Yeah.
So she did some creepiest role plays out of lore known as Neon back in the year 2014 with the creepiest role plays was also grooming as well that
Yeah.
made her feel uncomfortable. So and after all these years, Lore Woman and Neon had to came out with a unusual story that was fucked up of what Taylor Joliker did. So Taylor Joliker unnecessarily called out Lawher for a reason at the time because of how she got exposed. Like when Taylor Joliker got exposed for grooming Lawher at the time herself of what she did at the time. So she not only tried to compare Lawher to Samya Chen, she tried to compare Lawher to Sabin Yen as well when Sabin Yen was long gone from YouTube and things. But the problem is, Sabin Yen is still on Facebook and in Instagram at the time last I heard.
Oh, and
And
no,
and not
wait,
only just that, Sam Yin Chen possibly might be a dad topic or out there somewhere too. I'm not entirely so sure about it for reasons. So Taylor Joliker kept always using those excuses a lot.
and not only that, because I always agree with what you say there about yeah, speaking racist. Like I agree with that what you said there is like this fool he's being racist. Like, yeah, Taylor Dirt was racist for Asian people. Like here's some who actually Asian. You got like Brandon Lee. Like who
Yeah,
remember?
Brandon Lee, Bruce
Yeah,
Oh
Lee,
yeah, I
and
remember
who
him.
else? Palin,
yeah.
Theon, and Kelly,
Check it.
like Octavia's girlfriend.
Yeah, like don't forget like what's his name? Christian. I mean, not what is his name? Chris Tucker was friends with. I forgot what his name.
Oh,
I
Jackie
forget,
Chan.
yeah, Jackie Chan. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. They're actually Asian. You got like German Lin. He's actually Asian. Yao Ming. There, he's as actually Asian.
Hey, Taylor Joliker, or I should say Taylor J. If you're hearing this or seeing this, not only I blocked your ass for a reason, I blocked you for a good reason because of how you got away with something for 12 years that you did something that was incredibly fucked up of what you did. You
Oh, and
screwed up big
Oh,
time
12 years
after
ago.
after after 12 years.
and
Especially
don't
what you did the last 8 years was despicable, and how you just said some very racist things to the Asians whom on people's cultures, and you offended
oh
the Asian culture of like Theon, Kelly, and Palin, and some of the others who were Asians out there.
like since like I said, Brandon Lee, Bruce Lee, all these Asian people. I like Asian. Don't get me wrong. I like Asian. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong
I'll
with that.
continue what I'm saying to Taylor Joliker. And as
Oh,
for this
oh,
part, Taylor, so you treated Kensley Backlund like a slave, and the most thing I heard about what you did 5 years ago was way more stupidity you did. You also talked disrespectfully to Scarlett Lovelock and her sister Esther back in 2021. What gives you the right to talk disrespectfully to those two like that? That is not okay. That is disrespectful. And the reason that Scarlett Lovelock's real life dad never trusted you, Esther never trusted you for a reason, because you're nothing but a racist, a predator, and a snake of what you are.
oh,
So
and
that's what you still are, Tabor. You're still a snake, a child predator, and a racist person. Once a
oh,
child predator and a snake, always a child predator and a snake.
Michelle's part of this one too, so with Big Koretkii. You're
oh,
fine, David. I mean, sometimes you're fine, David.
yeah. But here's why exactly though. Like, okay, you got one of the worst user ever. I dislike is fucking Screwball. Like, okay, who will remember Screwball or does it say Russell Jones? For me, I know Screwball.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I
I know him too.
remember.
I know this dude too. Like, he's
Like,
so annoying to be honest.
here's why exactly though. Like, don't get me wrong. Like. So look, Screwball is also supporting pedophiles like Waldo, Foxy. But speaking of Foxy, I want to start with
Oh,
Foxy
Foxy
first.
known as Jenna. Oh, don't get me started with that idiot.
Like, hear me out exactly though. Don't get me wrong, right? So it started back in 2024 in April. Back in April
Yeah.
2024, that when Foxy got exposed for herself, that the fact that Foxy actually meant that she also take a screenshot saving child porn her phone, and I got some screenshots that what Foxy did. The fact that she also making an excuse and said that I did not say child porn when she actually did, but then there's like dramas. Like, so look, I was there along with me, Frankie Fun, along with Ruby, everybody joined my live stream. So then after that, so it was Arsky. So Arsky is speaking of facts about Foxy. But the whole thing that when Foxy herself for acts like she makes like awful excuse, and then one of these Foxy fans don't believe in her, saying she's not a pedophile when she is because she said child porn her phone exactly. Not just that, but Screwball, she tried to dox people, some innocent user, proving that he's supporting doxing. Not only that, and worse, he also feed dog chocolate on his video. I'm not kidding.
Oh God,
God,
that's just dangerous.
no.
That's called pet murder.
Yeah, feeding
That's
dog
I
chocolate.
would
dangerous.
I would feed dogs dog food, not chocolate.
It's bad for the animals, and you will go to jail for that. Not only that,
Yeah, and it can lead to like pet murder.
but not to mention that Screwball is also he's racist, saying that what this other white person proving that Screwball is being racist. And no, and speaking of another
Mhm.
racist, he's another racist that the he also said he used a when he made the community post. He posted a Mexican flag, proving that Russell Jones is being racist for using a Mexican flag.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
the matter's worst or so. So when that time or so, being Creaky Eye was not only friends with another pedophile, but a nameless Flipnote animate. Being Creaky Eye also supports Tabor Joliker and her disgusting actions that Tabor Joliker brought upon to herself that she caused, and then she later admitted it to herself about everything she did. Then somehow denies everything she caused to herself to this day.
And not to mention that she supported a pedophile named McLeod too.
McLeod Haggerty, yeah, the pedophile who got exposed back in 2022 to a pedophilia behavior to an underage fake minor,
Ooh,
who is also a sock puppet who got himself catfished and when he got outed as a pedophile.
yeah, I heard about what he did when Jacob and Foolish did an AIS podcast on him.
Yeah. Oh,
That's why I
you
turned
guys
him
remember
off.
Carla Ann Young, right? So, remember how Carla Ann Young got exposed back in 2023? I think I know what did she got exposed for. So,
Wait,
Carla
what
Ann
she
Young
do?
got exposed. So, here's the thing. So, back then, on my main account that I used to have before later on it got terminated in the summer of 2024 when last time I used it. So, Carla Ann Young got exposed 3 years ago to flirting to an underage minor by the name was Mind Gamer, who was 15 at the time or so back then. Mind Gamer was 15, and Carla Ann Young was between 25 to 26 years old in 2023, and I was at between 19 to 20 years old that year as well. I remembered. And that's when Carla Ann Young got outed as a predator.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I was there.
Remember McLeod and Eric? Those two are the one that killed Carla and they did murder her.
Yeah, I remember. What they did is kind of a bit murder, but which is not good at all. Although to this day, Carla is still not any better at the time or so. I wouldn't defend McLeod or even Eric for the murder that they did or so.
Eric's
Like
probably
I would never defend those two assholes or what they did as murder. That is not how justice goes. Like personally, that is not justice. That's more of like murder, and that is even against the law.
Yeah, what I mentioned about Eric is that he always a part of the Jaleel ring.
Yeah, I heard about it. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, Eric's part of the Jaleel ring.
Thank God Jaleel's already got his ass off the internet.
Yeah, thanks fucking God.
But for Michelle keeps taking me like way too seriously just because I call her ass out for her disgusting actions that she did throughout 2026 this year.
Not only just even that, about that part with Michelle there, well, Michelle also sometimes takes Diego and Paul way too seriously as well because of they were the original owners of Madison Lopez and Kelly as well when they finally came back with Diego and Paul as well.
Oh yeah, hey Darius, let's not forget Michelle always taking you way too seriously.
Yeah, Michelle often takes me way too seriously a lot in things. Yeah, Michelle is a complete total idiot.
Yeah,
Yeah, she has a
she
low
claiming that
IQ.
you're a
Not the
child
brain she
predator,
has
but
right now.
you're
Low.
not one.
Yeah. Yeah, the reason I never take the hi-fi characters way too seriously because I'm not like Michelle, not like her at all. Because never, ever, never hi-fi rush characters. Because not like her though. Why is that? Because I have standards. Because I have standards. So, what do you think is the option for Michelle? So, Michelle deserves death and in prison, or the
She
death
deserved
ritual?
death. That's what she deserved. She deserved
Death
death
in
and go to
jail?
hell.
Yeah, not only if Michelle deserves death in jail, which one is the most better option? The death in jail or the death from the kill ritual?
Death in jail is way better.
What's
Yeah.
wrong the one with the kill ritual?
Oh, that one's better too. Both of them are better.
Yeah, so I know what kind of the kill ritual one is for. From the TV show Dexter.
Oh
I remember
yeah.
Dexter Laboratory.
I'm talking about like the TV show Dexter, the adult show, like as in like Dexter Morgan. Here, I'll show you who Dexter Morgan is. I watched the TV show Dexter, not like the kids Dexter from like Dexter's Laboratory. I'm talking about like the other Dexter show, like the TV show Dexter, like such as the original Dexter, Dexter New Blood, Dexter Original Sin, and of course, lastly is Dexter Resurrection.
Oh.
Okay, I
Uh,
shared my screen to show you guys who Dexter Morgan is.
I think he's muted right now.
So here's what Dexter Morgan does. So Dexter Morgan is a serial killer who from Miami. His nickname was the Bay Harbor Butcher. That he primarily targets and kills other murderers who escape justice system. So Dexter Morgan was not only one of the scientists and bloodstain pattern analysts of Miami forensics, he's also a serial killer. That's who he is. So, Dequan, you ever seen the adult TV shows called Dexter?
I never heard of it.
Dexter is a TV show I watched. It's the one when Dexter is a serial killer.
Oh, that
Dexter
one.
is a serial killer who kills bad people. who escaped justice from like the murders and child predatories and things.
Oh yeah,
Hmm.
the same one you told Christian about, right?
Yeah. So at least we know why Alex Rosen is racist, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we already
Because
know.
he offended people who are blacks.
Yeah, even though I'm black.
Yeah, I know you're black. Because I know that you, along with our friend, was very gonna end up offended because of what Alex Rosen said was racist.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alex Rosen kept using the N word to those child predators who are outed as predators and thinking it's free speech. In reality, that's not free speech.
Right. Exactly.
Like Alex Rosen is not even black.
Who the hell remember Forever Bookie? Oh yeah, Forever Bookie just come to Jan's live stream, and he also wanted to start drama on her live stream as well. Like fuck Forever Bookie, but he's probably a fucking pedophile in this community.
Yeah, and he's also still a menace to this day.
Yeah, despite the fact that Forever Bookie did post NSFW such as CP, RALR porn, what else? Inappropriate images and so much more that he did. Let's not forget that Forever Bookie did groom minors at the time. That was on the internet when he was 14 at the time, almost 15.
Oh,
That's probably why
um,
Forever
You know
Bookie's
who else is
becoming a
way worse than
pedophile.
Forever Bookie? Senna's also way worse.
Yeah, Forever Bookie supporting B. Corky, who is a pedophile.
Yeah, and also about Paper Luigi 99, Rikokun, and Harry the Struggle Animator, they're also the anti HXR too.
Uh,
not to not to mention that they're all pedophiles and child abusers.
Yeah, because Paper Luigi 99 was outed as a pedophile because of the scene that he did to Caillou at the time. Paper Luigi 99 offended at our religions, about me as a Christianity, and some of the other people's religions, like Catholics and some other religious.
Oh yeah. Wait a minute. The on the disgusting part you was talking about what Paper Luigi did to Kai. You mean the part where Boris raped Caillou and cut his part off with a knife?
Yeah, that's even pedophilia that Paper Luigi 99 committed. So,
Like,
not even to mention, so Paper Luigi 99 did a very, very messed up video where Little Bill crashes a truck to a church and then he got hanged up on a cross, which is that really offended my religions.
oh my
And I find
gosh.
that very, very inexcusable behavior that he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
heard
just
about Hey Luigi. I heard about that user before, but like some reasons, like why we like here's not exactly. Don't get me wrong, and yes, guys, don't get me wrong. I just left a Sonic Communities is because Sonic Communities is like way even worse than Beyond Community and the Gacha Community.
Yeah, the gacha community, along with the Beyond community itself, got very toxic and out of control, but also downhill and turmoil at the time or so.
Yeah, like, well, here's why exactly though. Like, I always agree with people saying that from the young community that says like traitors, pedophiles, perverts, grooming, you just name it.
Yeah,
yeah, and that's why I left that
but
community.
also degenerates too, they are.
I also met some of their GadgetTuber users before, but yeah, I did meet them on YouTube this year, such as Sarah the Wolf, Rosa Dream, and so much more. GadgetTubers that we met. Let's not forget about Asia too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Also, if you guys don't know who Dexter Morgan is, I'll show you guys who is he. I'll share my screen there. Here, I'll share my screen to show you who Dexter Morgan is. That's who is he. Okay.
Uh,
There we go. I hope it's working out.
Oh,
Yep, that's
oh, that's
Dexter Morgan
Dexter.
from the TV show called. Yeah, like Dexter Morgan from the TV show Dexter.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a
okay.
serial killer.
And I heard Christian there for a
Yeah,
minute
he's a
talking about
serial
Someone might
killer
get
Christian
from
Chris
Hansen.
Miami
Hansen
known
booked
as
to
the
have a
Bay Harbor
seat for
Butcher.
him.
Oh yeah.
Hi, I'm Chris Hansen. Would you like a seat for me, sir?
I would be imagined though. I would be, bro. Like, oh yeah. Speaking, Chris Hansen. What's it called? The prime time is play as Robert Pattinson play as Batman.
He also arrested Skylar Rains.
I can't wait. I gotta watch it. Prime time, also known as Capture Predator. I gotta see to watch this movie.
Oh, did you guys saw the documentary out of EDP 445? It's called "The Sick Mind of EDP 445." Man, that
I,
documentary was very disturbing. Jeez,
I,
after I watched all of it, I couldn't watch
I,
that documentary ever again.
I heard, dude. I fucking heard. Don't get me wrong, right? Like, I heard that. What's the name again? I heard about ABB 45, like the fact that like he actually met by Chris Hansen. But I also definitely agree that Chris Hansen they talk about Skater Gene and Jedion, and I agree with what Chris Hansen said.
Yeah, because the prank catching part on EDP 445 where Gideon was wearing a cupcake suit and Skeeter Jean was out there when during the recording at the time or so turned it into like a clown show.
Yeah, yeah. And but the only thing, okay, the worst. Here's okay. Here's my top five worst predators. So I got number five. I say probably James Charles. Like, don't get me wrong. So look, it's started back in like in the past, like 2021 on February. Back in on February, is that James Charles showed his ass on Snapchat saying a minor when he was 16, and James is like 21 years old.
Yeah, makes him a Science World cartoon wannabe, even though he's a dead topic.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
But
Science World cartoon's been gone in years.
yeah, even I did
Yeah.
Justin ignoring him, but even he's a sort of dead topic. But moving on, so I got number
Yeah.
four. I got Laura Paragon. Like, oh yeah, dead one. You know, Laura
Oh,
Paragon, right?
oh yeah, I remember I
Yeah.
did a rant on him.
Yeah, because I heard, like, don't get me wrong. Like, so look, here's what Laura Paragon claims. So Laura Paragon claimed that say the word so-called quote unquote claimed that bubble bunnies promote CP, but yet Xavier is the one. He called out for using CP. So it's like Starfire, what's the characters that has such like Disney characters, all the characters exactly. And then he even said that Starfire from the OG from Teen Titans said that she's 18. When in reality, she's
When
not
in
18.
reality Starfire is 16.
Exactly. That's the point.
Also, you know who else is a predator in DC Comics was? Deathstroke.
Mm, mm. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Deathstroke was outed as a child predator in the Judas Contract.
I heard. And don't get me wrong. And don't get me wrong. That worst predator exactly. And Jeffrey Epstein. Don't forget that.
Oh yeah, Jeffrey Epstein. God, that guy was way even sick.
Oh
Yeah,
Oh
my
yeah,
I
god.
I
agree.
forgot to mention about Louis Vinny. He definitely ships Sinky with Jeffrey Epstein, who is a child predator. That's very fucked up of him to do that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's very fucked up. You
Remember
know who
Louis
else is way
Vinny?
worse than Jeffrey Epstein? The subway guy. I mean, he's definitely a freak.
I mean, I agree, but I heard about like something like they said that Michael Jackson is a predator. When I don't know, he's not a predator. If he was, but I don't know. We will have to find out exactly.
I think it's because of the accusations that were said about Michael Jackson in the 2000s.
Yeah,
Because of how controversies that he faced at the time or so. So, and as I was saying, I know who else is very controversial. R. Kelly. R. Kelly is also a freak.
yeah, I agree. Because listen, don't get me wrong. I used to like R. Kelly, but not anymore. But I used to like it since like 2005. But now I stopped supporting R. Kelly for what he's done exactly.
Yeah, because R. Kelly's a freak. So, hey Elijah, yeah, we are all we're going to be talking about Michelle. So, yes, we're going to be talking about Michelle today.
Yeah,
So,
we did, Elijah. We did.
yeah, we did talk about Michelle there.
Yeah, we already talked about her. Yeah,
So
at the
here's
f-
why R. Kelly's a freak. So here's why R. Kelly is a total freak, to be honest. Remember that one time about that story that went true? He married Aaliyah when Aaliyah was somewhere at between 15 to 16 back in the 1990s, in the year 1994. That didn't last very well until 95 for a reason. R. Kelly dated Aaliyah and had a child marriage to Aaliyah, and that was even very disgusting.
Oh my god.
oh god, she slandered you as a pedo. What the
And
fuck?
not what. Oh, let's see what he said. Also, I will remember she slandered me as a parent when she herself. Yeah, exactly, Elijah. That's
Yeah,
the
she
point,
is from
Elijah.
herself, by the way. Even though they still hate me, to be honest.
I agree,
Yeah.
but moving on what I was saying. But oh yeah, one of the worst pedophiles exactly. I would say Sniper Wolf. Like, don't get me wrong, because Sniper Wolf is a one. She's a pedophile herself. Like, don't get me wrong. I used to like Sniper Wolf back in the past, but not anymore for what she done exactly. Like, here's what Sniper Wolf did back in 2014 when I was like 12, 13, I think. But I don't know. But we do it later. But Sniper Wolf tell the minor, showing her titties, and tell two boys to twerk for them. And the worst part is she actually deleted it or her one of her old videos. But the second one, she also tell a 16-year-old girl trying to flash on her when she was 16. But that right there is considered CP. And someone was lying about her age, said that she said that she's 15 when she's not 15 when she actually 24.
Oh my
And,
god.
and, and not only that, because it worse. And not only that, she dogs to Jackson's house. And I heard Sniper with dogs to Jackson's.
That goddamn sniper.
Yeah, she's around me people all the time.
Okay, that's good to hear, Elijah. Yeah, I'm glad that you did move on from me, though.
So who do you think is a better rapper, Kendrick Lamar or Drake? To me, I think just be
Easily.
Kendrick Lamar's side.
It
Yeah,
is
I
easily
pick
Kendrick
Kendrick
Lamar. Come
Lamar.
on, man, easily. But don't get me wrong,
Hey
because
guys, look at Michelle's new community post on her backup channel. She slandered Hugo for no reason. Bro, what the fuck did Hugo ever do, bro?
My God, Michelle's just mad.
You see?
what's
Michelle,
she
what the
mad for?
fuck did you
What
ever
happened? What
slander
is she
Hugo for
mad
no
for?
reason? You know what? I might send this to my Venn DM. What the fuck?
All right, set me though. Set me though.
Okay. Let me send.
All right. Hello, Robert.
Let me
Sorry
send my
if I
Venn DM.
laughed. It's just I left that Michelle's angry mode.
What? Wait a minute.
Sorry guys if I laughed at the bed. It's just I laughed at Michelle's angry mode at that moment. Oh, damn, she slandered Hugo? God damn it, Michelle, what's with you slandering Hugo? You
Yeah,
just
she was
mad just because
official.
you got called out?
Oh my
She used a
god.
fictional character from
Oh
Fallout
my
as
gosh.
eventually shipped Caillou with Hugo. Like,
That
what the fuck,
Michelle.
Michelle? Like, Lucy McLean didn't do shit, bro. Like, what the fuck? Bro, what did
Seriously,
Michelle
Michelle, shut the
do?
fuck up.
Wait a minute.
Yep.
Seriously, Michelle? You keep always taking Lucy McLean way too seriously just because she's a fictional character from the Fallout? Wow, just freaking wow. You're a complete total moron yourself, Michelle.
Yeah, what a fucking
Yeah.
loser you really are, Michelle.
Yeah. By the way,
Yeah,
I'm
guess
making
what,
an
Michelle? If you
English
want to
on
continue
Tuesday.
battle with me, freak, wait until you're gonna get laughed at about